Welcome back, everyone. Ragnarok here with episode number 18 of my Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires campaign with Karl Franz, featuring Karl Franz, something like that. Right, yeah, so last time, just shuffling the armies around, we raised Bretonnian settlement there, struck a peace accord with the Bretonians as well. Cancelled our non-aggression with Midland. We are planning to invade Midland at some point. Looks like they're letting their lands become corrupted. That looks like chaos corruption to me, rather than vampiric corruption. And then we've got vampires kind of creeping in on our borders here. Something to keep an eye on. Defeated a Beastman army here with Uther Pendragon leading garrison troops. And we just did some testing here. I wanted to know if the battle skills here for the units, if they're commanding a garrison force, if the garrison actually gets the bonus, which doesn't seem to be the case. At least not when we were on the attack there. So maybe in a defensive situation, if he were to attack there, maybe it might work, but
yes, my lord.
That is kind of really unfortunate to me anyway. Yeah. Right. What kind of movement does Franz have left? Not much.
To the provinces.
I think we're going to disband Uther for now. Save us some coin. And I mean, the settlement is going to be a little bit vulnerable to these guys now, but I think we should still be able to win, even with the depleted forces, just because the crossbows alone should be able to win this fight against these depleted units. So we should be fine there. Should be good. Altdorf, we're upgrading it. Just waiting for that to come unlocked. And yeah, things are looking good over here in Corone. Pretty decent garrison here.
Praise be to Sigma.
And Dante, we want to get the armies linked up. Probably should try and recruit 2 more units. Just wondering.
Servant of the faith.
Captain Flint, Captain Kirk. Just wondering how many.
Command here.
Oh, we got some fucking
The
loot out here, do we? I'm tempting to go grab that, go scoop it up. But
So,
actually, let's have you move this way, sir. Yeah, I'm thinking we might have to go to war with the vampires here. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get the jump on old Manfred and then sweep through here. They don't look too big just yet. Who are they at war with right now? Curiosity's sake.
yes.
Talabekland, Ostermark, and the Bloody Spears.
I am unstoppable.
Border Princes. Alright. Really want military access.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Alright, I'm gonna send these guys another small gift. Fuck me, that is expensive
Affirmative.
as hell right now. So we'll do that. That'll give us 4,000 to work with, and we want to buy military access. I want to head for this settlement. And then hopefully that'll get us close to confederation with them, because I really want the artillery building here. I really want some mortars. Fucking love those things. So alright, well, I don't think there's anything else for us to do. Damn it, while we had him out, should have checked if, okay, required rank is 5. Okay, so once he's rank 5, we should be able to get him in there. Anyway, we've got a general in our pocket. It's always good. What's actually available for generals right now? A Regal, Public Order +4, Tactician. It's not bad. Fleet-footed. It's okay. Noble. Yeah, so we've got a couple generals in our pocket. Now we can bring them out. I might actually even switch Dante out with Grunwald for a little while. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get into chapter 2 of Sword of Justice. And yeah, just see what's gonna happen here. Block felt a lurch in his guts. Out on the cauldron floor, mere yards ahead of his position, the beastmen had caught up with Grunwald's men. He saw some of them get taken down, dragged to the rock floor. It looked like there were less than 300 of them, a poor return for those who had set off towards the ridge. "Faster!" he bellowed to his men, and squeezed a dram more effort from his laboring thighs. All around him, the halberdiers responded. They were closing in on the slaughter, coming closer with every footfall. A few heartbeats more, and they were in amongst them. Some of Grunwald's men, seeing the halberdiers arrive, tried to turn and fight. They looked near death from exhaustion. "Get to the bastion!" roared Block, pushing them back towards the pinnacle. "You're in no good here." The beastmen vanguard was made up of their faster creatures, not the heavy gores. They were slim-limbered and flighty, bizarre amalgams of deer, dog, and man. Already Block's troops were in the thick of them. They'd kept close formation on the run. Now they sliced the beast attack, forming a cordon around Grunwald's stumbling troops, giving them the time
It is good to see
to
our
get back
allies
to the
of
bastion.
mountains.
Military alliance. I want us to pay them 100 gold. What are you gonna do with 100 gold, Rorik, Granite Hand? Yeah, sorry, but we're gonna stick to our guns. No alliances in this. Just stick with non-aggression and trade military access if we can get it. But the alliances, I just don't want to be dragged into random wars. Block plowed on. A fawn-colored monastery, more whippet than man, leapt up at him. 3 rows of teeth snapped at his face. Block's halberd flashed, and the creature span into the mud, whimpering. A sharp downward blow, and it was silence. These front runners were easy to dispatch. When the gores caught up, then things would get interesting. "Captain," came a weary voice. "Grunwald." Alright, we'll stop there, I guess, and we'll continue there during the next end turn. And just see if we can get our armies, if we can get 2 full stacks in the field, that would be great. I mean, we're making, that's not really a lot of income, but I mean, considering that we've got nearly 2 full stacks in the field, I think that's pretty fucking good, starting off here. Alright, so these guys are down there. They're gonna be a real fucking nuisance here for us, aren't they? Oh, we should have pretty good movement here. Ah, fuck. Franz is just out of range. Oh, wait. Yeah, just out of range to attack them. Bloody hell. Well. Alright, what do we got here? We got some leveling up to do. Alright, I think we go Honest Steel here. I really do want to get that Grand Hammer of Sigmar as well, but I think Honest Steel is what we're going to do. And Captain Flint, let's see here, what do we got? Go Public Order. I think we're going to go Deadly Blade, Sigmar's Ward. Actually, let's go Sigmar's Ward. Do use these guys occasionally as bullet dodgers. Kind of thinking, I'm just gonna say we'll give this guy some something for combating corruption, but it's not here. I guess that's the witch hunters. The witch hunters probably. Replenish troops would be useful, but at the moment we don't really need it. Simulate growth. It's kind of good, I guess, sort of. But I think we'll go safeguard. Looks good to me.
Bring me to my men.
Just wondering. I think we sent Franz.
Who calls? Summon the Elector
What
Counts.
kind of movement do you have?
Ready?
I serve Sigma.
What kind of movement do they have? Okay, so we can't reach Helmgard, can't reach Grunbad. Alright.
I command here.
I mean, they can use the beast paths as well. This army is going to be a real fucking nuisance if we don't get rid of it.
Praise be to
Alright, what I want to do, let's
I live to
position
serve
you
the Emperor.
there. Put you in
By
camp.
Sigma.
So position Dante here. Ah, shit. Well,
I serve
okay, we'll put him in
the
ambush.
Elden Hammer.
Right, in camp we need 50%. And then Franz,
I see no other option.
put you there.
Ready.
And we'll put Franz in ambush as well. And just see if he steps in the wrong spot. And just try and keep an eye on them. So we can get rid of them.
In the name of Magnus.
Grunbad should be good. One more turn. Altdorf is ready to go. But we don't, fuck me, we don't have enough cash really to do the proper buildings that I want to do. And son of a bitch, we're gonna have a ton of building to do next turn and fucking no income. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna get rid of this for now. Just give us a little bit of extra cash and then we can reinvest that in Marienburg. Because we're gonna need defenses here. So probably the first thing I'm gonna build is defenses and then we'll do the roads and the industry. Just get some money coming in. Or actually maybe industry and trade. Just anything that is gonna boost our income. And then in Altdorf, I haven't really considered what we're gonna build next in Altdorf. Actually probably we'll want to get Castle Reichsguard and the Conclave of Battle Wizards. But those are, oh, this we might be able to afford that next turn. Don't know. Oh, you know what? We probably want to build the armory as well. It might not be a bad idea. That way we can get the great swords. Just fuck though. The Conclave of Wizards, Battle Wizards would be very good. I guess Reichsguard we might wait. Oh, this we're not going to be able to afford. I don't know. Well, oh shit. Whoops. Damn it to hell. Whew. Worried there for a second that I just demolished the building that I didn't want to. Kind of want to get more troops for him, but anyway. Let's get you down here. Looks like the vampires are heading back. We'll hold up on attacking them. We'll wait till we're in a better position.
Praise Sigma.
Right, alright, so let's take a look at our
Approach us, friend,
diplomacy with
and
these
make your
guys.
offer.
Alright, awesome. We get the defensive alliance and military access. That is fan-fucking-tastic. And they will pay us for it. How much are they gonna pay us? Alright, let's try for 1,700.
No.
Try for 15. See if they do it for that. That's good. That will actually get back a little bit of our a little bit of the coin we spent on sending them gifts. So that's nice. All right, and then
By
shouldn't
Sigma's will,
too
come in
long.
peace. I refuse.
Shouldn't be too long before we can get confederation with those guys. That's awesome. That's great. And do they? Oh, that's great. They've already built the foundry for us. That's fucking fantastic. Gunsmith and the non-cannon foundry. Recruit rank +2 for all artillery units, -5. Oh, that's fantastic. These two buildings probably will get trashed. And we'll rebuild. Rebuild there. That's great. Great, great, great. Alright. Things are looking good. head for this settlement. We do need to get rid of this army before we abandon, or before we leave the Wraight land temporarily defenseless. Ay, carajo. Marienburg is getting close to rebellion. We'll have to send Dante back to deal with that. Most likely.
If that's what the Emperor
I mean,
commands.
Franz can operate on his own right now as well anyway.
Champion of the faith.
Anyway, don't think there's really anything left. Let's just actually double check if anybody else.
The Empire.
Let's,
It
see
is
if
good
we
to
got-
see fellow sons of the Empire.
Guess we really don't have to work towards military access with anyone unless we need to go through their territory. I mean, it's just nice to have it.
I am the blood of. Not one step further.
Now one step further, eh? Oh, Lewin. Dwarves, in shape. Alright, I think
I'm
there's
listening.
Norska.
Your pitiful generals lead
No.
weakly.
Alright. It's been a pretty quiet campaign so far, and I think that's due to our strategy diplomatically. Really would like to finish off these factions. Get rid of them completely so we don't have to fucking worry about them popping up randomly. Right, where were we? So, Captain, came a weary voice. Grunwald. The commander limped towards him. His face was gray, his uniform caked in blood and grime. Beyond him, Block's halberdiers rushed to hold the oncoming beasts back. Cries of battle, human and inhuman, rose into the gathering dark. Block rushed over to him, catching him just as he stumbled to the ground. Are you the last? Grunwald nodded breathlessly. Anyone behind has been taken, he panted. The forest is alive. So I've heard. Grunwald looked up at him, his breath gradually equalizing. You must pull back. They're all over the cauldron. Tell me something I don't know, muttered Block, looking up to appraise the situation. It was getting difficult. The greater mass of beastmen had caught up with the outrunners. The line of halberdiers held against them, but they'd soon be overwhelmed. Get back to the rock, said Block, pushing Grunwald through to his feet. We'll manage the retreat. Grunwald, his face drawn with fatigue, began to run again, limping after the straggling remnants of his command as they staggered towards the rock. Block turned away from him. Now his own detachment was the priority. Fall back, he shouted, joining them at the front line. Keep your face to the enemy, run, and you'll never see home again. He hefted his halberd, pushed his way past one of his own men, and brought it tearing downwards. With a satisfying crunch, it pierced the skull of a roaring horror on the beast's front line. On either side of him, his troops worked their own blades skillfully. They struck in sequence, guarding each other's flanks, maintaining the curtain of steel. After each offensive stroke, every successful rebuttal, they fell back in unison, letting the beasts come after them. Alright, giddy up. Okay, that's a lot of fucking warhounds. This, I feel like, is going to be a really obnoxious fight to fight. I really would like to auto-resolve it, but I guess could probably use the experience fighting this kind of situation, so against these kind of units. So let's fight it. Oh, you know what? Are we... did we ambush them? Were we successful in the ambush? Is that... do we have them surrounded? Oh. No, I guess not. I guess are they attacking us? Or do they have like some kind of special ambush? I don't know. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention there, guys. So I'm not sure if we ambushed them or if they just attacked us. But if they just attacked us, I don't know why they would do that, considering the strength of our force in relation to theirs. So I'm hoping they come at us because, let's be honest, we have nothing here in the roster that's going to be able to catch them. So if they don't come at us, I don't know how this is gonna play out. Anyway, just get a line of let's get these guys lined up. So we don't need to go that wide. Stay together.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
Thinking that just
Swordsman!
keep this kind of formation just to because I mean they're obviously going to try and flank us.
I speak, you act.
Is everyone on horseback here? That's the question. No.
By Ulrich's
Ragnar the Fearless is still... Alright, so you stay back there because most likely Harpies are going to come for the... what do you call it?
The Empire endures.
Crossbows. And then let's group you guys together. Alright, so that looks good.
Awaiting your command.
Actually, even, well, I was gonna put them in behind as well. I guess we can leave them out front just to see if we can tease them into attacking us. Looks like they're on the move anyway, so that's good.
Ready to fire.
Let's just switch positioning
Sigmar guides us.
slightly. Not a huge fan. I guess we'll pull back. So those warhounds are gonna. We don't want our leadership to get caught by all of this on their own. Just pull back to the side here. Actually, I'm gonna bring these swords up like so.
Sigmar commands.
And these swords, I'm going to block off
Quick march.
this side here. So
Swordsman.
it looks like I should be able to wrap around them here. Looks like they're gonna try and flank us on that side. And I'm just gonna keep you guys here in reserve for the time being. I feel like our infantry should be fine here.
Yes, sir. Quickly.
I want you to focus down this unit right here.
Pick them off. Crossbows
Put
ready,
you guys in
General.
guard mode. Yeah, of course.
Faith in the coming.
These warhounds coming in behind.
Swordsmen.
Get you guys to get over there.
Sigmar exalted.
Deal with them.
Prepare for
Get in there
combat.
too. And
We
as
are Sigma's heirs. Awaiting orders.
oh shit. We need to get over here. And actually I'm gonna send another sword over here. You can turn around and help with this.
Sigma calls.
Alright, how are we doing here?
Double
Ooh,
time.
got them completely surrounded. Holding the line.
Taking aim.
Maybe it might have not been a bad idea to auto-resolve this fucker.
Shield of faith.
Get in there.
Combat. Crossbowmen.
Fucking harpies. I hate fighting against those things.
Hail Sigma.
Swords are taking some damage. Damn it to fucking hell. Let's do something about that. Actually, get one of you over here.
To battle.
Get rid of this and help out.
Ranged weapons
Motherfucker.
ready.
Fucking
Steady, men.
oh man, they're killing us with fucking warhounds and
Missiles at the ready.
shoot those Ungor raiders. Need you over here to help these crossbows out. Crossbows.
Swordsman, understood. At speed.
You guys get in there and help out too. One of you come over here and help Fearless. He's taking a beating over here from fucking harpies.
The Empire endures. Ready for war.
Let's pull back with our crossbows. See if we
Take
can
position.
ah fuck, turn around.
Awaiting orders.
Get over here.
Yes, General. Ready. By Ulrich's wrath.
You guys get out
Preserve us.
over here.
Take the ground.
Son of a bitch. Taking a
Ready
beating in
to
this
serve.
fight. I mean, with the
Crossbowmen.
exception of Ragnar the Fearless, our
Hammer of
leadership
the Empire.
They're still in good shape. Crossbows have taken a beating. I think yeah, some of them are going off the field here. And some of our swords are taking a beating. I mean, I guess we can always... We're still in Altdorf, so we can always recruit more.
For the twin-tailed comet! Find
Finish
your
them
targets!
off. Fuck's sake.
Attack! Sigma! Eager for battle! We are ready! Yes, sir! Quickly! Moving now!
So long as the...
Listen
I
up!
don't think they're gonna get wiped out. Should be
Ready for
okay.
war! Warrior priest!
Try and keep him out of the fighting for the most part
For the
here.
Emperor!
Yeah, not to mention they keep routing and coming back too. They're just fucking a really obnoxious
Now
unit.
lingering! Sigma
You might as well
Yes, sir.
focus them
Quickly.
down since you're over
We
here
are Sigma's
and
heirs.
see if we can get you in
Formation
behind.
march.
Help out there.
Swordsman!
Throw these swords back into
Sigma
them.
guides
Actually, no.
us.
Come over here.
For Heldenhammer!
Get
Yes,
those. Don't want them coming back.
Crossbowmen. To
Ah, for fuck's sake. Just keep coming back. Keep coming back.
By Ulrich's wrath!
How you doing over here?
At speed!
Bloody hell.
Swordsmen! For the Emperor!
Yeah, a little bit of mobility here would have went a long way, I think,
We
helping
are
us out.
Sigma's heirs! Quickly!
Well, got the win, but this army is not destroyed. We don't have anything really that can catch them to run them down. It's a really annoying battle. I feel like if we would have auto-resolved that, the army would have been completely destroyed. And would have solved us a lot of aggravation. Probably would have taken a lot less damage too.
Swordsman!
Anyway,
battle!
whatever. It's Pyrrhic victory, eh? Fuck me. No unit's been wiped out, so I will replenish very quickly here in Altdorf as well, I would imagine. So that's not the end of the world, taking damage like that. There's just too much mobility there for us, and I guess we could have probably... should have maybe just created a box, like a full box, just to protect the crossbows a little bit better there. Anyway, nothing too serious. Alright, go with that. Should be in range to finish them off too. Which is fucking perfect. Though I think they still have that other army out there somewhere. Ambush foiled. Ambusher discovered. Ah, fuck, they're way up there. They're in bad shape, so I don't think that army would be threatening us too much. Alright. Income is... Mission issued. Eliminate a lord belonging to any of the following enemies of Hawkland. Sword of Might. Cool. Alright, cool. I think we're going to be doing that here in a moment. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that.
Sigmarite Archlector!
Alright, let's move you into position there. We'll let Franz get a little bit of experience here. And then we'll start moving.
Raise your
Moving
weapons.
towards the little orcs over here. Just wondering if we're safe to auto-resolve this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna auto-resolve it. I don't really wanna... an overwhelming force here. Only lost 2. That's not bad. Good. Good, good. And we'll take the cash once again. Alright, cool. Got some weapons to dole out here. So, let's see here. Just wondering who we should give the weapons to. Let's level these guys up first. Franzi. Emperor's Journey. Ooh, you know what? Maybe we should do that. That's pretty solid. Definitely want to go Scarred Veteran. I'm going to save that. I think I have decided that Franz's army is just going to be basically heroes and great swords with regiments of renown. I don't think we're going to go for Imperial Special Forces. I mean, that is pretty fucking good. But I mean, if we get Imperial Forces, like I said before, we really should get the Emperor's Finest as well, which will require us to get a lot more points. It's like a lot more points. I mean, we don't have to do it that way, but I feel like if we're gonna have Reichsguard in the army, we should have at least 4 units to make it worth our while. And if we want 4 units, we should make them as good as possible. But anyway, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna do that. I mean, I might change my mind. That is always a possibility. I think we'll go Emperor's Journey, and then we'll just start stacking out some of this stuff. What level is he? He's only level 17, so I mean, still got a ways to go. Doc Holiday. I want to give you scouting. Let's go scouting. Let's get this leveled up so that we get that get more magical items more often. Odin leveled up as well. I'm gonna give you impassioned. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And who's this? Snorri. Storyteller. I'm going impassioned as well. Over
I
here.
serve Sigma.
This is Captain Kirk. Yeah, I'm okay with giving it that. And Ragnarok is a Fearless. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go impassioned. We want these guys to be able to defend themselves, keep them alive. Alright, let's see. What I want to do. Let's do a little troop transfer here. Just thinking. Alright, keep him there. Captain Flint, Captain Kirk. Who's over here? We don't have an Empire. Let's put Flint up here. And then I'm going to put some swords. Do it like that.
Forward, in his name.
Dante, I'm gonna send Dante back this way because we're gonna deal with these rebellions. And we'll let Dante sort that out. He's gonna need to replenish anyway.
I go where I am needed.
I mean, there's gonna be a rebellion here in Marienburg, 2 turns. And then eventually there's gonna be one there. But we can let him sort of manage that. Might actually even switch Dante out for... Actually, I think I am going to do that. Let's see what kind of difference this is going to make for us here. So we're going to switch him for... We're going to bring Grunwald back for this income from all buildings. So let's do that. Income from all buildings. Damn it to hell. I wanted to get that other Empire captain. The noble. Really wanted a noble one. Anyway. Ooh. Damn it, I forgot to see if it made a difference. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the recording to double check that. I really want a witch hunter. Ah man, I don't have much cash. Well, let's start with Marienburg. Because this is gonna give us we should invest here because this is going to increase our income the most quickly, and we need to protect it as well. So let's do that. Ah, damn it to hell! I thought it was going to open 2 slots, just the one. Let's go industry for now. Oops. And then Altdorf will have to wait before we upgrade Altdorf. So I'm thinking. Could build this temporarily. I think I might do that. Because it'll be a couple turns before we can afford what I really want here, which is, I think, the Battle Wizards. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're over the half an hour mark. Over the half an hour mark. Gotta start wrapping things up here. There's trouble with these games. I think... Oh, okay, wait. I want to recruit more troops with Franz. I just want to double check that none of these guys have the... Okay, he's Weapon Master.
Yes,
What,
my lord.
Kirk is... What? Monster Hunter. Okay.
Is it
And
time, sir?
what is your ability, Mr. Block? Strategist. I really wish it... I don't know if that affects the army or not. I guess we can test it out here.
Summon the Elector Counts.
We put him into the army.
Direct me. Bring me to my men.
Alright, let's move to there.
Pick up the pace.
We're gonna be recruiting troops.
Yes, to unite the
2
provinces.
more. Actually, okay. Before we do that,
How shall we proceed?
let's get Block in here
Weapon practice.
and see if
So-
this changes our movement at all. Theoretically, it should increase it by 5%,
comet.
which I
The
don't
Empire.
think it did.
I see
Doesn't
no
look like
other
it.
option.
I don't know. Anyway, let's get some
As
more.
is my right
2 more
by
swords.
Sigmar's crown.
And there we go. We got 2 full stacks, and we're making 2,600. So that's pretty good.
Praise Sigmar.
You're coming back to Marienburg and
battle.
deal with the rebellion there, and then that'll protect our flanks. I think Franz will be more than
I command
more than
here.
capable of dealing with whatever goblins or orcs happen to be over here in this area, and then depending on how things look, we might head towards the vampires. Research available. What we're gonna do. Supply wagons. Wouldn't mind getting that. Mercantile fleet. It's not huge at the moment. I think we do this, the drafted regulars. Minus 5% for infantry units. That 5% will be pretty big, I think. That reload reduction would be nice too. Yeah, that's good. So many good things here. I don't think this is going to be huge at the moment. We're not really trading a whole lot. Actually, let's take a look at what we're making from trade right now. 1,200. It's decent-ish. Alright, yeah, so I believe we can afford to do this right now. Build the clay pit here. So we'll leave that temporarily, and then we'll either... Probably the thing that I want to... Probably we'll build the armory first? Fuck, I don't know. You know what? Well, we definitely want to upgrade this to get the Witch Hunter, because those are going to be our basically our spies. We're going to be using those as our primary campaign map agent, whereas the
Who calls?
rest of the units are going to be primarily used in armies, I think. I mean, I might use some wizards outside of armies, but I think primarily,
I am Prince and Emperor.
I think the warrior priests and the empire captains are going to be the staples of the armies. Every army is going to have at least two, at least a pair of them, and probably more as we get, depending on how many of these warrior priests we can actually get. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the turn. We'll go through this end turn and then I think cut the episode there. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything in the diplomacy here. Just let me check it quick. Don't see anything here that we need to...
Highborn.
Guys up for
briefly,
non-aggression?
Then
No.
remove your
I'm
Norska,
Your
non-aggression?
pitiful generals
Nope.
lead weaklings.
Wines
So,
and lands.
it is good to see fellow sons of the...
Alright, that's fine. The end turn, we'll read some more Sword of Justice and then call it a day. Block began to work up a sweat. He felt his muscles bunch in his arms. The stench of the beasts was everywhere, and their dark blood splattered against his face and chest. As his blade worked, he began to sense the strange, feral enjoyment that always accompanied the thick of battle. The line was holding, his company was maintaining its shape, and the Sigmar-forsaken beasts were falling under the blade. This was battle, as he liked it. Then the Gors arrived. With a horrifying roar, two massive beasts powered their way through the ranks, pushing their squealing kin aside. Their skin was black, and their squat bull faces burned with feral malice. The 8-pointed star had been scored into their chests, and old blood laced their thick hides. When they bellowed, the pools of rainwater shivered. Heedless of anything but their battle lust, they hurled themselves at the fragile halberdier lines. Block maneuvered himself into the path of the biggest, holding his halberd tightly in both hands. The angle would have to be just right. He felt his mouth go dry. The bull lurked towards him, roaring some obscene mockery of language. One of Block's men, knocked off balance by an unlucky stroke, blundered into its path. The bull swatted him aside, casually, with a vast, clenched fist. Block heard the spine snap cleanly. The monster launched itself at Block. Spittle flew into his face, thick and stinking. Block roared his defiance in turn. He thrust his blade at the creature's chest. The aim was good, angled upwards and left. The bull leapt to one side, evading the tip. Block had been expecting the feint, and twisted the shaft to match. The blade struck the creature's flank below its enormous ribcage. Right, we're going to stop there and call it a day. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We will sort out this rebellion here with Air Grunwald, who's now commanding this army. Would have liked to keep these crossbows all together. 8 crossbows in an army. I really like that, but I think this will give them a little bit, keep this army a little bit more balanced and be able to, they'll be equipped for more situations. Probably we'll sort out, we'll let these provinces rebel for a little bit and just get Grunwald ranked up a little bit, see if we can catch him up to Dante, while Franz for now should be able to operate on his own, taking on the orcs over here. I don't foresee any difficulty there, but you never know. I mean, we'll see. But we've got a pretty strong army here. We've got the warrior priests, we've got the empire captains, we've got some foot soldiers, mantis riders, our artillery horse, and some support. Not to mention we've got Doc Holiday, and Franz is on his mount, so I think we should be fine. Eventually, we're sometime soon we should be upgrading to potentially some great swords. Should soon be able to afford it if we can protect this area, and yeah, and continue getting our economy rolling. I think we should be able to see some great swords pretty soon. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Episode, I want to say 19, something like that. Have a wonderful day. Ragnarok out.